这场比赛真的太精彩了 ！NRG 对上 C9， 教练选手纷纷走心，观众越看越爽。这场关乎晋级的关键一战，究竟谁能胜出呢？
And yeah, NRG.
The one, get that information for them to close in on the Zephyr until Oxy lands that shot with the operator. Swings out again for the second one. A trade finally comes through, but it's only Finesse left. 1 versus 3, now a 1 versus 2. Cage up, 8 seconds left. Tap on that spike, he has to stick it. There's the Odin to spray out, and it's Rooney with the pick, and C9
Push over towards B and try to keep themselves alive.
And this is nothing new. He's done similar things right now against Screw. But this time couldn't get the punish onto Rooney behind from Oxy on top of the tree. That activates the push. Moose is moving forward, gets the backstab onto Victor. No more dash entry finally for NRG. Sum's holding the off angle, and at least the players inside the B site are holding their grounds. It's only Som left alone now to 1 versus 4. Paranoia, 13 seconds left. Spike down as well and out of reach. And finally, here comes that pinch. He's able to get 2 at least. Half, and Ethan will get the plant down. But instantly that lockdown comes through, but it's passive towards the back. They know here that NRG loves to crunch in and try to break the lockdown. Now isolating everybody towards the left side. But Ethan is too good. Okay. That's 3 on the board. And no value coming out of corralling NRG outside of the A site. And Moose is left alone, 1 versus 4. EDS with the Odin, but that's it for the A site hit, and there's the full hit. Not a good timing though, as Som was able to break that recon before he gets blinded. Oxy finds space and finds a kill at least. 5 players now moving in for Cloud9. 3 on the top of Heaven, and that's the wall bank coming out from Ethan. Turret now gets broken. Ethan is looking for more kills. Cloudburst dissipates. 1-on-1 against Rooney. Wins that fight as well. Back up to the Classic. He has support on the side. Drops to the ground. But the Classics from Cloud9 are answering back. Advantage back for Cloud9 as they get the plat down. No upgrades yet though. Running towards these rifles if they can. Moose upgrades into a Bulldog. It's up to Finesse and Crashies. Only with a Spectre and a Ghost. And they're isolated. Finesse is looking for the first contact.
Shoulder.
Eventually sees the shoulder exactly of Zeppa towards that A main, and it's trying to lurk through towards the generator. It's smoked out. Oh, gets the spray through the smoke. That is dirty. Back to a 2v2. Finesse closes the gap towards A main. Zeppa falls, and it's up to Moose alone. Bobby weaving away out towards Hell, but not enough for the kill. Vanity, so they have some weaponry to work with. The wall bank starts first. He tries to counter bang across with the Odin.
He's limping.
And there's nothing in the system. There's no flashes to come out. There's no knife. The Paranoia first. And last to go is the last to fall. Vanity picked by Victor. And
Quick push up by Som already.
is it going to be watched? No, unfortunately not.
Crazy.
Zeppa blocked by his own teammate's wall. The dash comes forward. The crossfire is set up for these traits. No lurk now towards the middle, but the A side is given up as Som continues his lurk down towards the boiler. A 1v1 against Moose, who wins it, low on HP. But Oxy does have the Empress to work with. Meanwhile, the spike has been planted towards this A site. And Oxy already has that Empress activated, looking to clear out the A side. The jiggle spots Ethan, repelling back towards the top of pipes, top of 410 rather. And this is just to kill time so that Moose could get this backstab. The timing is looking pretty good so far. Gets that first isolation at the dice. It's traded off by Ethan, who's low on HP. Now time is of the essence. Against Oxy, has to walk forward. Knife out too to try to pick up the pace. Swings out on the side, the headshot onto Ethan. Comes back in for the defuse. And that was a nice little play from both teams, but I don't know if we have enough time coming through.
Man.
Oh! The win comes back. Triple flank, this time from B to A. Being watched by the Aldron, spots all 3. Now all of NRG are going to start grouping up the fight. It's a 3 for 3, but Oxy's the one to get the first 2. Finesse holding the ground, Oxy the 3rd. Now he's just trying to run that clock down. There's that Lear to come up. Dances around towards the back of the spawn. Oxy closing the gap and Zeppa gets the kill. It's up to Som alone now. Thrash coming in all the way towards the back of the attacker spawn. And it's gonna spot him, he gets detained. Still trying to find him inside that pit though.
Hiding and everybody's like,
he's out of
HP.
it! Back through! Gets a headshot of Som! Oh my God! 3! How did you do that, Som?
Impossible, we just witnessed the impossible.
Man.
One for the record books. And it's not one C9 wants their name on.
And that's definitely something that...
A right now. Maybe getting a little too quiet for comfort. There's Oxy. Getting loud again.
Continues to get loud. That's the second kill in the round. Crashy is trying to find a lurk, but gets beamed. Still manages to win the fight against s0m.
Last player standing.
And there's Finesse. The IGL a 1 versus 3. Couldn't break the dart. Oxy moves down to get the third.
Watching the backside. Crashies has that covered so the team can just look into sight. And Victor's in a weird spot. He can do a lot of damage here.
And he does, though, indeed. Headshot into Vanity. Turns around, head on a swivel, but couldn't find a connection on the second one. Rooney's going to be there for the swing. A 4 versus 4. Oxy trying to close that gap. Back in with the shorty. Close range headshot onto Ethan. For the headshot at the song. The pit falls. Crashies. Struck onto Moose. Now alone. Sticking on to that defuse. Will he get it? At point 43.
Great shots from Victor here to even it out.
Just trying to play contact. That's a nice lurk by Moose. Crashies is still on the top. Looking to go for the drop kill. And there's that first. Drops to the ground. He gets hurt. It got the tink at least through the wall, but Vanity stays alive. But still before he falls, there was Finesse that was able to at least make it a 1v1 as Vanity gets the wall bang. The IGL from Cloud9 allows for them. That's a Thrash move out first. It will get info, especially with the recon dart pinging too. There's that first blood, the entry for Oxy. The wall banger cross towards the screen, but the support is there for Cloud9 towards the end. And Vanity continues time with the Viper's Pit.
Spike planted.
Use it all. The kitchen sink is coming in just a few seconds too.
Late storm activated by Victor. 2 players on the top of the A tower trying to drop down for a death ball inside the pit. First contact here towards the pipes. Moose wins it against s0m. Gliding towards the areas Victor. But Moose gets picked off by Ethan instead. Only 2 players left alive for Cloud9 inside of this pit. Both of them playing towards the back of the dice. And Oxy's able to get a couple of kills. So 1v1. Once again, the IGL's going head-to-head. And Vanity pulls up on top. Is here for NRG, not only to win a round, but if they lose it, to make sure that these purchases are going to be expensive. It's not looking too good to start, though. 1 for 1. Victor long range with the Sheriff. Spike yet to get planted so far, though, as we do have Oxy that pushed all the way up towards Snowman. Now, finally, the commitment for the plant. This time, in the hands of s0m. He spikes it down. Oxy covering his teammates as they fall back towards main. And not making it easy here for s0m and Finesse. Once again. Streamer duo to work together. Turret now broken.
I was gonna say, if FNS is still competing, so is he. And it's not for this round. Oxy with 4 of 10 in these fights. And even to a point where Vanity is the one holding the operator for Oxy's Reyna in these rounds. So he's got that rifle over his shoulder even on these takes.
B side, but look at that with a pick coming through to rotate it across towards the A side, and we're trying to cut the rotate. It's Finesse right there. There's that first, but could not get the second. Surviving at 60 HP, but Crashies is there. The spike is now down, and Oxy's looking to fight back, looking for s0m. But you definitely do see NRG now taking full control of the map, especially with the spike. There goes Moose, rotating back, retreating back towards the T-spawn to be able to get that kill. And now he's left alone. His teammates trying to find those lurks, trying to cut those rotates. Both of them losing the fight. With 14 seconds left now, committed towards A. Alarmbot knows that Ethan's close.
10 seconds left.
And Moose is gonna stick this one. An opportunity for him to set up now. And a chance to move around. Tucks in, there's that drop. And there's, oh my God, the touchdown from